What's good, guys? Your boy Madden Papi, and I'm back, y'all. Video number 2. I still don't got a bunch of subscribers yet, but listen, as we get closer to that number, I really do want to say, yo, I appreciate everyone who actually is subscribing. I appreciate everyone who is hitting that notification bell. Join the family, man, for the culture. This is what we do it for. We do it for the culture. That's why we play the game. I want to get into a quick. First off, thank EA. Thank them for making Madden August to August. You know, we do really appreciate that. Other than that, let's get into this overview, man. So I'm gonna start. You know, I asked a bunch of people in the community, a bunch of people we play Madden with. I play Madden with, and I noticed. I'm even gonna take y'all back to Madden 10 on this video, just to show y'all how true it is. I'm gonna tell y'all about the 3 modes first, because that's really what's kind of drawing a disconnect and a lot of things. See, it's a disconnect between CFM, Rank, Pros, Ultimate Team, and the reason for that is this mode stuff. For the newbies, the noobs, whatever y'all want to call them, Madden got 3 modes. Competitive, as you see on the screen, arcade, simulation. Listen, I don't like none of them. And the reason for that is because we need one mode. That mode gotta be called Madden. We don't need no other mode. We don't need nothing else. We need one mode, and that mode needs to be Madden, man. I'll just go a quick overview. Simulation is what we use in connected franchise mode. That simulation mode basically lets us. It's supposed to be authentic. You know, you're gonna see holdings, you're gonna see a few clippings, you're gonna see the injuries. But most importantly, you see the pass interferences. That's all you see. You can't jump a route. You can't run to the ball. You can't attack the ball without it being a pass interference. That's what I don't like. Everything is pass interference. Literally, if you standing in the same spot as your receiver's pass interference, if you standing in the spot, the receiver just run and knock you over, is pass interference. We can't. We gotta get away with these modes. Everything's supposed to be authentic. Competitive mode is supposed to be user-based. User to user, so your overall is a 90 or 60. If the user's good, you're supposed to play good. Some people say that's the best mode. Honestly, I really don't care. The one thing I am concerned about is, I know in previous matches you could take 60 over quarterbacks and dot up the whole field. I don't like that about competitive. Because if you don't have the accuracy stat, you shouldn't be able to do those things. If you got a 60 overall linebacker, he shouldn't be able to do what other linebackers do. You know what I mean? I know they try to separate with the abilities, but we don't need none of that. We just need one mode in arcade. That's for the people who just want to play to have fun. For children, we want to see a lot of rocket catches, aggressive catches, big hits, fumbles, big plays. Listen. We need one mode, and that mode needs to be Madden. It don't need to be nothing else, because these modes is very confusing. We gotta play 3 seasons on competitive, 2 seasons on simulation, just to make 32 users happy. We don't want that. Us Madden commissioners, we just want the best game. One mode, the best game. Remember back in the day where they made Madden and what you got on day 1 is what you got on day 365? Stop patching everything. Stop patching everything. Just because 100 pro players complain does not mean the need to be patched. It means they need to work. Remember those Maddens where if block shed was L1 and he spin off him in block shed on day 1, day 300, the same thing was like that? Yes. If you want to stop it, learn how to stop it. But as soon as you learn how to stop something, another patch come out. But that's another thing. But these 3 modes gotta go. Just make one mode, and it help everyone. The pros, the Ultimate Team players, the CFM players, everyone. It'll help everyone. The next thing I want to get into, and I will put on the screen now, is the speed threshold. The speed threshold is, man, listen, I'm gonna just let y'all judge it for yourself. And I give Madden credit. They let you edit the speed threshold in season mode, but not regularly. I'm gonna use the Cowboys because I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm gonna go to practice mode, and I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Again, for the newbies, speed threshold basically determines, it's hard to explain, but it basically determines the rate at which people can keep up with another person. Players in the game can catch other players from behind. Yes. I don't know the normal speed threshold setting, but I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm talking about, man. And for example, I'm gonna use the fastest wide receiver I got on my depth chart, and I'm gonna use my slowest DB. So my fastest wide receiver is Tavon Austin. I'm gonna put him in the game 94 speed, 93 agility, 93 acceleration. And then I'm gonna use, just for argument's sake, I'm gonna use Kayvon Frazier. Where is he? Kayvon Frazier, 68 overall, 86 speed, 86 speed, 86 agility, 87 acceleration. He has no coverage skills whatsoever. 62 man, 66 zone. So that's just, to make your case. I'm gonna go ahead and put Tavon Austin here at the slot. And I'm going to just pick a regular play. Then I'm going to go nickel, and I'm going to put Kayvon Frazier here in the slot so he can guard him one-on-one. I'm going to show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Tavon versus, look at this. It's no way Tavon, and he excused the one-hand catch. That's just ridiculous. And you see him on all Madden. But this is what I am talking about. It's no way Tavon should not burn Kayvon Frazier. That should be 6 every time. And he is neck and neck with him. I'm going to go to replay just to show y'all. Got sacked that play. But I'm going to replay just to really show y'all what I'm talking about. I'm going to respot the ball and move further back. And just to show y'all, the distance don't matter. By the time that pass rush get in, Tavon Austin will not have burnt Kayvon Frazier. And I do not like that because it takes away from the game. It's not fair. Look how hard he caught that pass, but he's supposed to burn him. He didn't burn him. He didn't burn him. He's neck and neck with him. If I had a decent pass rush, that would get through every time. Look, that would get through. Come on. What is that? Come on. That's another thing. That speed threshold. Madden. Come on now. I'm gonna go into the man coverage a little bit. I'm gonna use Amari Cooper and see what I'm talking about. I am using 2 controllers, so it is a little harder. It's not the easiest thing to do. All right, so we got Amari Cooper. All right, Amari Cooper. Yeah, I'm doing the end route. All right, we got Byron Jones on him. Yeah, Byron Jones man coverage is. Let's just check real quick before, just sake of argument. Let's just Byron Jones man coverage. 88 overall. If I'm not mistaken, he is an X factor. Man coverage 84, zone coverage 90. Okay. Now you got Chidobe Awuzie. Man coverage. And I'm not saying they good in real life or bad in real life. I'm just saying this is what they man coverage in the game. 80 man coverage. So 80 man coverage, 84 man coverage. I'm a double team. Right? Matter of fact, for argument's sake, let's triple team him. Look, triple team. I'm going to just have Amari Cooper run a simple in route, triple team, and the triple team is already in there, right? I'm not going to have no other distractions. Not going to throw it to nobody else. Now watch. He's triple teamed. Triple team. Let me just triple team. Watch. I'm going to drop back. Look how he murders 3 people. I love Amari Cooper. That's my favorite player. My favorite player of all time. He just murdered 3 people. There's no way my team could play defense like that. How can we even adjust if it's not fair? It's not fair at the end of the day. He's killing 3 people. Now let's try it again. 3. All right. Put them here so I don't get insta sack. Let's do it again. 3 people. Let's run a play. This is crazy. That's crazy. I have no words for it.
What does it take to win?
Garrett Hartley could send the New Orleans Saints to their first Super Bowl.
Teammates, focused on the same goal.
3. The game mode, let's see, practice in here. I just want to go to the defensive plays to kind of just show. I'm not even going to switch teams or anything. Like, I can't believe how different it was. I just clicked one button. Look at the plays on the screen. Fire zone 2, cornerbacks dog zone. Look at the linebacker blitz with the stunt. That's not even in Madden 20. It's not even in Madden 20. It's a big difference. Let me see if I could. I hope I don't get copyrighted. This cornerback dogs man. That's not in the new Madden. Look at the cover 2. 4 yellows. You gotta create all those plays now. It's nothing that's not even in. This is Madden 11. This is 9 years ago. Look at this strong safety zone blitz, the max thing. And mind you, this is one formation. Look at squares. DBL corner pinch. Max zero sting. It's so much different plays that you can do. Madden 20 is like they just want you to make your own plays, which a skilled veteran can do, but you know, when we're talking about people just picking up the game and playing and want to call the right plays, this is stuff you need. Max thing 2. Cover 2 sink is my favorite play. Just look at the difference in the plays. Literally, Madden got cover 2, cover 3, 2-man under, a few other plays, and that's it. This is just dimes. This is just dollar. I haven't even checked the 3-3-5. Look at the cover. It's so much. Look at the cover 2 in there. Come on, this is cover 1 with 2 yellows. It's crazy the amount. It looked like these plays is supposed to be in Madden 20. It's a big difference. It's more plays. It's more scheming. You're just not creating a bunch of nonsense that you don't even know about. Look at this linebacker contained with this basically cover 4 concept. The players are just amazing in here, and a lot of people wasn't playing Madden 10 years. Like I said, I was playing since 04. So as you get older, you see the difference in the amount of plays that Madden used to have. It's just so much. Look, double quarterback spot with a stunt, cover 4 with. But I don't really know the coach playbook, but I can tell you all of these formations are in Madden already. They did not add too many new formations. All of these is in. Look, how many of these plays you've seen in Madden? Power O is in there already. Indy circles in already. Skinny posters in there. All of these plays are currently in the game still. The game haven't really added any new offensive plays. They told us at the beginning of the year that we was gonna get more. Like we had the monster formation and we had the RPOs, but all of this stuff right here is in the game already. Like this is what I think is unacceptable. This is what I think. Like they just changed the name. This is just, for me, it's just unacceptable. How many of these plays you've seen already? We need something new. Every play was supposed to have 500 plays. I've seen all of these. It's just every year they have different plays work differently. Excuse me. Halfback dive. This is the same exact formation as single back ace in the new Madden. Same exact formation. So that's really just what I wanted to get back to. So I'm going to get back to my Madden 20. No doubt in my mind, the best play is halfback dive and halfback stretch. Any halfback dive. Let me see if I can just put dive here. Or I can't just put, let me see, play type. Run. I put dive inside handoff. I'm gonna just run a couple dives so y'all see what I'm talking about. I don't run it out of this formation. It's 3 wide receiver. And I'm just let them pick a random play. Look, and again, this is practice mode, and this is basically every dude. Why pick a different play? They will never stop me behind the line of scrimmage running this play. It's a big game and this is the 49ers. They have a great front seven. The Chiefs don't. The Chiefs don't. And I'm in 3 wide receiver running it. It's guaranteed 5 or more yards every Madden. This halfback dive can't be that strong. It can't be this strong. Alright, we're gonna get into the stretch a little bit. We don't really get into the stretch. I got footage. Please, if y'all want more footage, check all my YouTube videos. I stream a lot. So my streams is basically is a lot of stuff on my stream. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna just run stretch a couple times just to show y'all this play. It's guaranteed yards every time. Like, I mean, and it's popped for big plays on the regular. I'll show one stretch play, for example, that people do a lot in the community. It makes you not want to run other plays at any point in the game. And I don't want to spend too much time on this, but it's just not fair that the stretch works this good. And it doesn't matter what play they come out with, who's in their front seven, it pops for yards every time. Every time. And this is with max blitzes. Look, this is with max blitzes. It pops for great yards every time. We gotta stop that. You gotta stop that. But think of somebody like me. Like, I'll pick that play and then have halfback dive in my audibles. So when that's open, you can just halfback dive away. Halfback dive. You can just come out 2 plays and just keep running it on. Halfback dive, then we're gonna stretch. You can just keep doing it every time and it just will keep popping, keep popping, keep popping. This is what I really don't like. It makes no sense to run any other play in this game. Look, I got a touchdown. And there was like 8 people on the line. It makes no sense to run any other run play because these run plays is strong enough. Even with an instant block shed, look how much yards you get. We have to kind of do better on these dives and stretches because it's yards every time. Unless you just bump into someone like I just did or really don't know how to run, it will pop every time for the maximum gain, and it's just not fair to us. The one thing I really do want Madden to kind of look into, the community is tired of free rushes. Free rushes is acceptable when you don't have enough blocking. But when you get free rushes blocking a good amount of people, like, it's just not acceptable. I'll try to show when I'm playing with this computer, they love to stop stuff when you're playing the computer. I'm gonna see if I can flip sides and show y'all. And let them hike it and let's see what happens. Look at this. Free rusher. Come on. What is that? What is that? So, we tired of that. Yes, I know you can say lineman shift and all that, but man, this is a superstar left tackle right here, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, who is this? This is Joe Staley. You mean to tell me he don't see this left guy? I'm rushing a linebacker, a DT, and another linebacker. Okay? Plus a cornerback. That's 4 people. It's 1 person. 2. Wait. On the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 people on the line. Right? 6 people. My cornerback was able to run past Joe Staley, run past number 75. Number 68 does not block no one. Tevin Coleman's still there. And all of this, and no one catches him. He jumps over Coleman now. This is also why I don't like. You see your quarterback is under pressure, and they just sit there. He gets sacked. And I'm playing a computer, not a double user, so you know I'm not playing. All right, so that's really another thing I don't like. We have to fix that. The last thing I want to go over about just a lot of the gameplay stuff, and it's much more. It's much more. If y'all want a part 2 to this video, please like, comment, subscribe. I need all of that love, man. I need it because I want to keep giving y'all this content. I want to keep giving y'all this feedback. Y'all deserve it about the zones. All right, so I figured I might get sacked. But here, that's what I'm talking about. All right. That's what I'm talking about. So I ran a play. He runs across the field, right? Now look, he's here by himself. Now look at this. One person who's holding nobody. You have another person who's holding nobody. Another person who's holding nobody. All right, and this person following him could easily pass him off to the safety, but continues running. And no one reacts until the ball is actually in the air. Look, he's holding no one. We need to really fix that. Those just a few things. Again, if y'all want a part 2 to this video, please let me know. I want to give y'all all this content. Again, please like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell. I'm gonna keep getting feedback from the community. Keep posting it on YouTube. Again, this is not to complain about Madden. I love Madden. I like the game, but it's just some stuff that we would like to see fixed. Again, join the game for the culture. Madden Papi, I'm signing out. I'm out of here, man.